some other structure decks like that too. They're not in the box though, but it's still sealed. So I could probably move those at some time in the future too. And then sometimes I take out what I need and leave the rest in there, like with a structure deck, since I already had all the cards in the first place.
There's no like new format section on Dueling Book, is there?
I don't think so. You'd have to go under, I think, like either traditional or customs for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they follow the ban list dates.
Yeah.
To a T.
Did you guys play new format?
Nope, it was old ban lists.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, Die Hard does not. Most places don't.
Yeah, which is dumb. It's just a wasted week.
Yeah, but if you want to have that last time to play your favorite deck, the way that it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, it makes sense to me. It makes sense on both sides, but I mean, there's not really a whole lot of tournament play going on that you need to practice for anyways.
Yeah, no, right.
Who dat?
Who that boy? Who him is?
What he do?
He's back.
I didn't know you guys were on, or I've been here sooner.
Well, we were trying to hide from you.
Except
Definitely could have tried a little bit harder. That man literally went live.
It's John's idea.
Except me saying I'll be in chat in 30 minutes at 9:30.
That was 90 minutes ago.
How'd locals go there, CJ?
Ooh, it was rough, boys. It was hard. Drytron has to see at least 2 names to play, and apparently I'm really bad at that.
Really bad.
It's like an X2 drop to me.
Just draw better. What's wrong with you?
I hate you all.
So was it an X2 drop?
No, we don't drop at locals.
Nah, I've definitely.
We took our 1 match win and took our pack and kind of hated our life. But hey, we tried.
Yeah, some of us hate our lives all the time, no matter what happens. So at least you got that going for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played the Drytron deck, so I feel like this is fine.
Did you guys played old format, right?
No, we played new list.
Lucky.
Oh shit! Somebody played new.
Yeah. Our locals, we all just decide that we're going to play new list regardless because
it makes sense.
Yeah, like for the most part, it literally makes no sense to play like one form. Like if you're like, hey, we're playing new list, like I have less incentive, or if we're playing old list, I have less incentive to go to that thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you get to play Dragon Combo for one last time. Woo!
Super fun, man.
We were just talking about that before you hopped in, actually.
Like, to me, that makes 0 sense. Like, meh.
Yeah, from a meta standpoint, I can see that, but there aren't really any tournaments going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like you need to go practice for something.
Yeah, it's more just, it's a better idea for us to do it than to continue.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. What? How many people do you have? Probably like 8.
We had 19 today.
19? Jesus.
19.
Is that Castle or the other one?
That was at G&G. It's the same building as R&D, but not.
Did what were people playing?
I had a mirror. I had a Shadal match. Um,
Go on.
That it?
I'm thinking right now.
Okay. Couldn't tell if you died. You know, you do that every once in a while.
Yeah. Let's see. Is that?
Did you
Fuck,
have
I
to
don't
play
even
against
know everything
Paleo?
I did today.
You already know you weren't as cool as me playing against Paleo.
I played against SS.
Nice.
Virtual
Did you
World?
body them or what?
No, he got it.
What a
Eldritch?
I literally just didn't draw names today. That was the thing.
What were your ratios?
3, 3, 2, 1.
I can actually tell you.
3 Aldabon?
I think it was supposed to be 13, but I only had 12.
2 Gamma?
2
1
gamma.
Beta? What's the one I'm missing?
Yeah. It's 3 alpha, 3 zeta,
Zeta, that's it. No,
2
Zeta's
delta,
Aldabon.
2 gamma, and then I played a what's it called? The one of.
Beta.
Yep.
How?
And then I played 2 Rit Spell. I like 2 Rit Spell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you would only play one.
I'm just afraid of
Because its secondary effect is to get back and banished.
Yeah, but
No, nobody plays more than one if they play at one at all.
I feel
I
feel like that's
normally you just play the one, but I was very worried. My local was very Shadal heavy, so I was more worried that it was gonna get aerialed or something like that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you lose it, then well, those.
Oh, I also lost the Pure Mech Knights.
Mech Knights?
Did you get World Legacy scarred or what?
He just killed me.
Just punched you in the face until you died.
Yeah. And again, I can't draw names, so like I couldn't put up boards or anything all day. It was fucking awful.
Hey.
I did find that was my problem when I played the deck too, pre last ban list.
Yeah, like
Was that I couldn't get the Drytron monster. I had no trouble getting ritual monsters.
yeah, but getting to the Drytron cards is actually the hardest part. But then you're not playing like
Does that deck
I'm not
play
playing.
Prosperity?
I'm not playing the field spell either.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I was
like,
gonna say people were dropping that because if you get drilled on it, you just lose.
I didn't even know
yeah,
there was a
so like
cast one.
you want your deck to lose less to draw, and that's kind of where I was at. But then your deck still sucks, and it's just annoying.
Hey, you want to know something funny though, CJ?
Go for it.
I got drolled 4 times playing pre-banless SS2.
Why? That's so bad.
I know. I was like, I can't even search again if I wanted to. I was like, that's fine. But I had a blast today. It was nice to be back at locals.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling recently. It's just nice.
Yeah, outside of like there's like 2 douchebag people there that are just like arrogant for no reason. Everybody else seems super
Like Joe.
No, Joe's like stupid arrogant. He's just like an idiot.
Joe's a likable arrogant though. Like that's what
he's never serious.
Yeah, no, like he wouldn't actually. I don't feel like he'd ever treat you poorly.
No.
We're talking about Joe's a bitch, 100%.
Yeah, 100.
If he was not, then he'd be in the chat right now.
Yeah, we got to keep it a hundo. He'll
Not
be
wrong.
here. But no, he's fine. It's just like, you know, that guy that like thinks he knows everything and like will tell you how you're wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but in
Oh,
a
yeah.
dickhead way. There were two guys like that, and they both like scrubbed out, so it's fine.
Oh, then that's good. Then they just think that they are better than they actually are.
Did they have a million excuses as to why they lost, other
Yeah,
than themselves?
I only heard one, and it was just I bricked. You know, the classic. You know, the old reliable SpongeBob opening the net. Like, I bricked.
Well,
Should have drew.
I
better
bricked
if
is
I-
just code for I don't know how to deck build.
Yeah, like
It's like saying I lagged in Call of Duty, man. It's just like a feel good excuse so that you don't have to acknowledge you fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're playing some rogue deck as a meme, you don't brick.
Like
I mean, you're not playing Monarchs. Come on now.
you know, when you're playing Dark Magician, you open up like 2 vanillas and then like a bunch of shit that doesn't do anything.
yeah, like
Like 2 Dark Magician, 2 Illusion Magic, and like I don't even know what else. But yeah, that's a brick, and that's just rogue decks being rogue decks.
Yeah, because you have to play the shit cards for those to even have a chance of working.
yeah, like if you're just poor deck building, like you're fucked on. Like I lost the mirror today because I didn't draw a draw. Like he was still playing all the bad cards and everything. I was like, all right, I guess, fuck it.
Yeah, Droll, strictly for Drytron, Drolls might actually be worth playing in SS because it just buys you a turn to not die.
Yeah, which that's not too bad. Mitch was still playing the Kaijus in his main, and that was like pretty alright today.
Yeah, Kaijus are great. I was playing the rank 8 zoo deck, and the Kaijus in there would just wreck everybody.
The rank 8 deck was nice. I don't care what anyone
Talking about
says.
like Golden Castle or Grand
Well, no,
Castle.
there was actually a version of Zoo that was playing all of the level 8 Kaijus as well as Alpha, Master of Beasts. And
yeah, that is a
you
card
would,
that I don't own.
yeah, and you would just, I mean, if you're going second, which you always want to go second, you would just throw down that Kaiju and throw down that Master of Beast and bounce that Kaiju in itself back to your hand and Kaiju something else of theirs and then special summon Alpha again. And you just clear their board.
That just
And
reminds
then
me
you
of,
summon a zoo monster and beat their ass. You also play all the level 8 dangers.
That just reminds me of Luna Control.
Yeah, no, I mean it was great. It was fun.
That deck looks so fun.
Yeah, but you can't do it anymore because of Trident being gone.
Trident's a crutch. You don't need it.
I think you could probably still get away with it.
I mean, you could, but Trident was a very good going first play.
Yeah.
And you're always forced to go first with that deck. And then what are you going to do? I mean, with the Trident, you could at least make a Megaclops and sit on that and hope that you would get through.
Fucking
I kind of
sit
feel
on
like
it.
you could still be okay.
Yeah, but Striker has engaged now.
Thanks for
And
reminding me,
you
Doug.
will have 3 anti-spell and an order.
Hey, order, you just stall it out, man. It's all right.
Yeah. If you're on SS and they flip order, you just start swinging with Hayate.
You don't have to tell me. I had to stall out for like 10, probably
Yeah,
six,
like-
6 turns today against order. That was
Yes,
fun.
like today I literally did that, and he went down to 300 life points. He started at 8.
Or you could side typhoon.
Or you could not do that because
You're better off
the
just
side
waiting
deck
it
is
out.
it's just a wash, you know. Sometimes Joe just opens order 2 games in a row, and you're playing Sky Striker, and you have all spells. You know, it just happens.
Yeah, and what happened at the end of that? You lost, didn't you?
There's nothing. Whatever, man. Hey, I still got my my world pack thing.
True.
Hey guys, Matt says hello. I appreciate it. I need a good match to watch. Is Nesh on? I want to watch him lose.
Aaron, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. You just haven't said anything for a while.
Yo,
I didn't know if
he's
you were being the silent type or
he's
what.
he's
Well, I
coding
was-
he's coding his game. He's like.
Oh
No.
yeah. How is that? How is the game going, by the way?
Oh, not too bad. Just been making some sprite graphics. Slow roll as usual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time consuming for sure.
I mean, you're making a game by yourself.
Yeah, right now I'm just
Imagine.
tweaking some Drytron.
Ooh, I think I found a post-ban list game in traditional unrated Salad versus Striker.
Nice. The good old days. Actually, you know what I think was probably one of my favorite times to play was Zodiac at the very beginning of Link format.
Yes, I agree. That was a super fun
That was
format.
so much fun.
Zodiac pre-maximum crisis and post-link format are both super fun.
I really liked all of that.
Yeah, I don't know. There weren't a lot of people going to locals at that time, but it was just a lot of fun. Joe had just started working over at the gas station at that time, so he was like stupid busy all the time, which meant that
You
I
could
went
just
like
sweep locals.
4 months without finishing lower than second place at locals. It was great. Got so many good cards at that time. I mean, that's probably part of the reason that I was able to amass the collection that I have now, which is getting all those OTS ultis and selling them right away.
In Zoo format, our like home shop closed. So what basically
Oh,
happened was it was me and like 2 other people just became the vendors
mm.
while we were playing at a different shop. And then I was just playing Zoo also, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, there was a shop in Decatur that closed around that time, or maybe it was Mountain Zion. And it was before the shop that's open now had started up.
I don't really.
So nobody over there had any place to play either. So
I don't really like the Decatur shop was fine, but
well, it's not the one that you went to.
yeah. But I'm saying the one that's there, it's like it's all right. I don't know what it is about it that I don't like.
It's because it's focused on magic. That's the problem.
I think it's just because it felt cramped because it's like long and narrow.
Yeah,
Was it Board Night? Oh.
Board Night. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, I guess the other place was like really run down and falling apart.
Yo, you logged in on a different account today there, CJ? Your dueling book account?
Oh, I have 2. This is the one that I normally use. The other one's just I wanted to start streaming for a while, and I figured I should have one that's like more secure for just my stuff,
Yeah.
and then one that would just be my streamer account. That way, in case like there's a list or something that I don't want to share, I don't have to share with anybody.
Yeah.
You know, not to dox thyself and everything.
Yo, this SS player about to get fucking bodied. Full combo, uninterrupted, and he's gonna end with a roar set. It's over. Really? You just saying? I guess that's his only play. Is Salad even gonna be like anything besides Rogue next format?
What's that?
Is Salad really gonna be anything besides Rogue?
Probably not until it gets another Gazelle or a Circle back.
Salad was our one undefeated today. The actually the man in question didn't even drop a game today.
Really?
Was he playing like level 3 extenders, or was he just playing Salad?
He played Sea Archiver.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was such a good card in BA.
That card's really nice, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
in
just
my
it's free
extra
every time.
cards. Still.
Stalio bounce. Is he just not gonna bounce with Stalio? That's fine, I guess. I don't see a situation where you don't do that. Aaron, top 3 decks next format, what are they?
See, I imagine Tri Brigade, Drytron, and let's see. I'm probably gonna assume some form of Sky Striker.
Sky Striker Orcus. No.
And I think people that want to
Like
build
a
it,
lot of people in my local have been working on.
People want that to be. It's just, you don't have heart, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, Tri Brigade. You think they're gonna play pure Tri Brigade, or is there another supplemental engine they're gonna use?
it'll probably be pure for the time being. But whenever that, well, I guess towards the end of the year when we get Synchro Storm, if it's still around, there'll be Lyrilusc versions.
I've never heard of everything you just said. Synchro Storm?
It's a duelist pack that's coming out. It was gonna come out like a couple months from now, but it got pushed back to the end of the year.
Interesting.
Honestly, I just think you're gonna see Tri thing.
I mean, the Tri
Like,
Brigade cards.
definitely still gonna exist.
I want to play that deck solely because Nerval is such a cool looking card.
Little
Is that
steampunk bird, yeah, I'm into it.
Is that the Plague Doctor looking one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are Shrikes?
They were
How
in
much or what?
the 20s last time I looked.
We're looking at about 25s,
That's not too bad, I guess.
and fractals are like 25s as well. So
Is that a
that's
secret?
Hmm?
Is that a secret?
fractals and ultra.
That's expensive.
I'd send you the
for
rest
sure.
of my try or some of my other try stuff if you want it.
Nah,
Yeah, 'cause
man,
what is it? If you're
go
going
ahead
for-
and sell it.
I have 2 fractals.
Because if you're going for the average 25 price to get the general ratios, that's about 125 for 5 cards.
I mean, overall, that's not too bad. Because that's like the expense. Everything else is pretty cheap, I assume.
Not if you're counting the Zeus along with it.
Yeah, but I'm not counting these. I don't think
Well,
I'll
actually, the Zeus depends if you're going for like a small zoo engine, I guess.
I mean, I feel like you find a way to play Zeus regardless, right?
Probably.
Kinda.
Yeah, like if you're going for like the hybrids, yeah, but if it's pure, probably not.
Yeah, but is Pure really going to be the one that stands out? I don't think it does enough.
Yeah, I'd say for now you're probably just gonna see pure and decks that are still clinging onto the zoo package, just for that Zeus portion.
Is there extra deck tight? It doesn't seem like it.
If you're going for the zoo package, it is tight, but if you're going for like the pure stuff, it has a little more wiggle room. Not sure about the Leerless version though.
What's going on with Shadal? Is that like tier 2? Is that like really good? I know people complain about it, but like I haven't seen anybody actually talk about it being a meta relevant deck post list.
I would probably just put it in the rogue category. It's just one of those things like this is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It's all about that Alistair, I guess.
yeah. Like it's more of these things haven't gotten checked, but at the same time they don't really need checked. They're just annoying.
Yeah. And personally, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mind Shadal existing. I don't care. I kind of care that like Alistair just continues.
That's fine. It's just frustrating because it's a lot of people's fallback deck. You know, it's like I don't
It's
really know
more
what to
just-
play, so I'm gonna play something with Alistair. And I've done it dozens of times myself. 'Cause
Yeah, like same. I still own multiple sets of
I have,
invocation
I have
and everything
like
else.
6 sets of invoked.
Yeah. More for me, it's I don't like the interaction of what's it called?
Meltdown.
Of meltdown with
Meltdown.
fusion cards.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems a little degenerate. Well, this
Yeah,
Sky Strike
so, like-
player got fucking destroyed.
Oh yeah. That dude didn't have any business playing this game.
Yo, where's my man Froggy at? He's not.
Still on him, huh?
He's not even online right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on, dude. I'll shoot him a text.
Does he actually still play?
I have no idea.
Okay. I was gonna say it's been a while since I've even heard the name.
Is this a real card? Or am I in made up card land? It looks like a real
The
card.
game that I'm in now is just a salad mirror. If you want to watch that.
Sure. Oh wait, you're not my friend.
Bro, you don't even follow me? Wow, toxic.
I follow your other account. This is the first time I've seen this shit.
Oh, well, that's fair.
What's the username on the dude?
Tom Ashford.
No, on the dude you're watching. honest. I'm like, don't really know how to add friends. Ah, there it is. I forget you can scroll down in the first page of Dueling Book. Found it. I guess I was following you.
What a nerd.
Hey, somebody from YouTube says, "What's up, dudes?"
So let's see. I'm posting a picture right now to what I'm currently working with for Drytron.
For Drytron.
Because what is it? The Arrival made me think about putting Boral Sword in, and then just trying to figure out what to do for if I get like stopped at certain points or drolled. Currently, I'm thinking about.
That was one of the problems I had today. It wasn't really that I got drolled a lot or anything, but I felt like a lot of the games I was prepping for it to happen, and like there just wasn't a good way to do it.
Right. Because what is it? I was thinking about checking in that rank 1 bird that just stalls for a turn, just in case something like that happens. And then there's a video I saw where you can still use like Effect Veiler as one of your level 1s for Mu Beta. Granted, you can't use like the hand traps as material, but just getting to it can sometimes help.
The only difference in our extra is I play a Phoenix over the Apo.
Apolos is really good in Drytron.
Yeah.
Is it?
I
I guess I just haven't seen enough of it played.
I mean, it's a flex thing because usually you make Apollos or a unicorn off of the IP.
Does Drytron lock itself into anything at any point or no?
At any point what is it? At any point you use their summon effects, you can't special summon monsters that can be normal summoned or set.
Does that include themselves, or can they not be normal summoned or set?
They cannot be normal summoned or set.
Did not know that.
Like the only thing you're really locked out of is Diviner's second effect, but that's kind of really it.
Yeah, you don't really use that though.
This man really just Raigeki'd. Interesting.
I was looking at like Ghost Spell as a countermeasure to DD Crow and Cycle Reader.
Is he gonna Balinks protect that, or
I like the Ghost Spell. I'd almost play Ghost Spell over the Ash.
Ghost Spell is so... We were just talking about this before you got here, CJ. Ghost Spell is such a good card.
It's insane. It hits so many different things this format.
And like people never fucking talk about it. I got to hit the ritual spell today and it felt pretty good.
How do you like the droplets?
I mean, I only saw it twice because I only had one, but it was insane both times. I outed Ultimateness and something else. I think it was Toad. Fucking Toad.
Yeah. As for the Drytron deck, I haven't really messed with this deck with anyone else. It's just been a lot of test hands and just trying to kind of think of what could happen kind of deal, because it's a mix between just trying to see what my locals is and just what generally goes against this.
There's nothing wrong with some theory craft every now and then.
Yeah, I think there's at least 2 Drytron players that are locals besides... Yeah, I think there's like 2 other Drytron players.
Yeah, Cycle Reader is a bitch.
Yeah, I don't actually know if I have that card. I'm gonna go get my cards.
Yeah, if somebody's Cycle Reader is you, or you can start getting your stuff back out of the graveyard, you're not gonna do a whole lot.
How do you feel about the 2 emergencies?
The what?
About the 2 cyber emergencies. So initially I was playing 3, but I was just messing around some numbers here because what is it? I had one field spell and one prosperity just because I couldn't think of anything else. So I took those two out, put in the Veilers, and then I just figured that emergency probably could get cut down just because it's another thing that can trigger droll.
Yeah, I played Prosperity as my one like dig card today. And I know if I cared for it, I felt like it probably should have been something else, or like I should have found something else to play as well. But
I feel like,
I don't know.
I mean, outside looking in, no experience. I feel like Prosperity is good in Drytron, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in theory, it's really good. The problem is just like Drytron just has so many searchers. If you're trying to play around Droll, it's just another card to do it.
And I got
For
four.
me, I was trying to find ways to not get drolled off of the Prosperity than I was like trying to play the game with the Prosperity. If that makes sense.
Doug, I have 4 Mega Pack downwards.
Nice.
I get rid of the extras if you can.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I have Cycle Reader. I watched a Prank Kids player get de-shifted and he didn't know what it did, so he didn't stop playing.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, his opponent activated it, and he's just like, "Oh, okay," and he activated Pandemonium.
Are you maining Lance?
Me?
No, the other.
You and Aaron.
Lance,
I am not.
like
Or, sorry,
Rebecca?
Lancey, yeah.
I'm citing it.
The dude I played against today was maining it.
Yeah, you should main at least one because it's another fairy.
Also,
So-
just searchable.
Yeah, you can search. It's like a DD Crow back in Spiral, right? You can search it, so like, why not?
I mean, you can have it just as a thing.
I was talking about playing pre-prep.
Is pre-prep work on that?
What does pre-prep work on?
I don't think it works on the Drytron ritual spell.
Yeah, the ritual spell can summon any monster in the game, so unfortunately it won't work.
No, you play it with.
Do you play it with the Cyber Angel ritual for some reason?
Yeah, what is that one
It-
called?
It's usually Oracle of Herald.
Oh, what do you call it? A Herald of Perfection?
You play the small Herald, and then
What's
you
up,
can play
Blade Runner? What's going
pre-preps.
on?
Yeah.
I don't know the specific advantages over it.
Yeah, we're just talking about random deck
I-
theory.
like,
I'm going through.
I know
cards.
Ultimateness
Nothing
is
crazy.
just better, although I don't know the exact reason to play the other thing.
What Cyber Angel cards are you guys playing right now? Because the dude I played against today played the Ben 10 and then the Super. I forget the name.
So Ben 10 and Ida 10 are like the most commonly played, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
sometimes
that's what it is.
Natasha.
Yo, the big Drytron ritual like fucking slaps. Thing does so much damage.
Oh,
the
I don't know the name. It's got 4K attack and can like attack everything and then pop a card.
Yeah. That's pretty common right now.
It was pretty spooky.
yeah.
I won a couple games because of that card. Because it's like, all right, I'm gonna apply pressure with this. Good luck.
Jesus.
And they're like, wow, you just ran through 5 monsters and then passed on a board of like 2 heralds in your hand and everything else. Like that's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, and not to mention the big guy also has interruption, which is nice.
Man's a fucking Dryden.
What is it? You could always go for like a Moo Beta to back it up too, which is funny.
Yeah, I did that too.
Doug, why do I have 4 sets of Danko Seka?
Beta guy with double Herald in my hand.
4 sets of what?
Danko Seka.
Because fuck paleo. I don't know.
I remember
Yeah, fuck
buying
paleo.
the ultras for way more than I should have bought them because it was like during hype, and then I don't know where I got the rest. I got secrets.
I mean,
and
it's a great card.
3 sets of ultras.
I mean, I have a
I still need 2 secret maxis before I forget.
I have one.
Because I refuse. I'm not gonna play my ultis if it's legal ever. Like that's just stupid.
Yeah, I have a playset of secrets and I have a playset of golds. I'll probably sell the secrets and play the golds.
I have multiple sets of all of them,
What the
except
fuck
for ulti.
is this card? A reptile? Like some reptile Orcus shit going on here?
Did you say
I'll
reptile?
do
Oh,
it.
the snake
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, the snake cards.
Oh yeah, the Ogdoadic things. People have been trying to mess with Orcus with it. Sounds good in theory, but I've been trying to give it a try, and it's bricky.
Let's just call it
There's
Ogdo.
no big dudes.
That's funny.
Well,
I like the.
I guess he won. A Blade Runner on Twitch asks if anyone wants to duel. I am good.
I'm also good.
I just want to watch people play and tell them they suck when they don't know I'm saying that. That's my number one motive right now.
I myself just don't find that much enjoyment out of playing online Yu-Gi-Oh.
Honestly, the sight of Dueling Book just makes me not want to play.
I just don't like.
Hey, an SS mirror, if you want to jump in. Oh, you're already here. Fuck you.
I just want to know why Clash Royale keeps pairing me against people who are King level 11 when I'm only 10.
You climb too high, my dude.
I'm trying to get up to the legendary level. I don't get reset underneath that for next season, and I can get season rewards once I hit those 5,000 trophies.
Blade Runner.
I was so pissed.
If
they
I'm still
changed
on in
it
about 20 minutes, I'll for sure watch you. All right.
to 5,000 from 4,000 this season that I started playing, and so
Doug,
I grind my way up.
I just want you to know it took me a year and a half to get my first legendary card. Just so you know.
Yeah, but I mean, how many legendary cards were available at the time?
4.
I mean, there were 10 available when I started.
There were 4, and it was also stupid. The only way to get them was from chests. Couldn't buy them in shop. You couldn't trade for them, and there were very few deals going on. The shop was so much it was such a scam, man. It was like $20 for a fucking the best chest, and like it was like 1 in 5 legendary. It was so dumb.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I still remember like my first legendary, and I just went, I'm never going to play this.
Mine was Lava Hound, and I was pretty mad.
Same.
I was pretty mad. It did get me to the old legendary arena. It got me over 3K, but I could not stand playing that deck.
I never played it. The deck that I sent is the deck that I played the most.
Yeah, Jordan. I did go to locals today, specifically because Engage came off, and I am very excited to play. So yes, it is. He asked me if Engage is going to get me to start playing again.
It did.
It did indeed.
Hey, I won.
So
49.
I played pre-banless SS today and went 3 wins, 1 loss, and I was pretty happy about that. Or 3 wins, 1 draw.
That's not too bad. I mean, you had a better record than I did.
Yeah, it was pretty. Drytron was pretty spooky, man. If I didn't open the one of droplets, like I would have been fucking screwed. But I don't want to buy 2 more of that card if it's just gonna get reprinted in like 2 days.
Yeah, reprinted
Espe-
twice.
Like now, it's in a really weird spot because it's what unofficially announced for a reprint, or like speculated to be reprinted, or is it official?
It's something that's announced for reprinting is our Bows of Light set in October.
And people are speculating that the Megatins will.
What'd you say, Aaron?
Oh, I was saying that people are speculating it to be in the Megatins.
Oh yeah. But the only thing that we have it like actually confirmed for reprinting is the is the Bows of Light.
Yeah. Yeah, Dryden wasn't enough to get me playing. I really wanted to, but I didn't want to pick up Zeus. I couldn't go to locals. So, like, my biggest problem with the game was I didn't want to invest into cards I couldn't actually go out and use. Because, like, I hate online dueling. With no official simulator, I just did not want to play. Dueling Book, I actually hate Dueling Book. I hate YGO Pro. I just want to play. But I didn't want to invest into cards that I couldn't use. So as much as I really wanted to play Zoo, like Tri-Brigade Zoo, Pure Zoo, like they looked really fun, it just didn't get me engaged enough into the game. But you already know Engage coming back really made me want to play. Yo, what is going on in this match right now?
I honestly wish I could tell you, but I feel like they're both kind of piss poor.
Somebody searched Engage because it was like on my like feed.
This motherfucker's playing Phantasme.
Is this game 2? Main deck Phantasme? Oh jeez. It's like I was doing that today.
I mean, I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it really depends on what the format looks like, you know.
Yeah.
Phantasme is just such a cool card. I love everything about it. Except that it shuts off my Sky Striker spells.
Yeah. I definitely thought about, like, I was looking at playing SS with it. It was like, it just helps you hand shape and everything.
Yeah, it just, wait, did this man really not have a Kagari he could bring back? I'm assuming that Kagari Engrave was specialed off of Ray, so he couldn't bring it back? Because if he just brought back Ash instead of Kagari, he's a fucking idiot.
I kind of feel like Blue Man's in a way better position than Red Man.
So did he just Valor on the effective access code talker? I thought you couldn't do that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Yeah, you just said weird.
I think he Valored on the summon because you can respond to the summon, right? Well, no, because turn player priority would trigger and then it would gain attack, right?
Yeah.
And then it would be an open game state and your opponent can't just do anything till you cause a chain? Or can they do it after resolution?
You could probably do it on the resolution.
Yeah. I'm always iffy about those. Alright, so the next episode of the podcast is hopefully going to be Monday. I don't know Joe's schedule, and I can't just assume he'll be available. But hopefully Monday, right? I'm playing again, so Joe never stopped. We spent like 20 grand on cards this year. It seems like every time I look in chat.
Yeah, right. He's flexing something.
fucking what was the last one? Two ulti how didn't he get 3 ulti nib, 3 ulti droplet, or did I imagine that?
I think he's had those for a while.
Yeah, but he did get them, right?
Yeah, he does have them, yes.
I'm currently in PAX thing.
PAX game.
Yeah. It's a 1-on-1 game already though, but
That's fine.
it's something to do.
You know, we out here. 1-on-1 salad versus unknown to us, I'm assuming. Pack official YouTube. Is it really?
Yeah, it's spelled correctly and everything, so I'm assuming this is a real guy.
Is it really PAK?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why that makes me feel a little bit disappointed. I have no idea why.
Which one has PK on there?
It's like part of his full name.
Well, should have had a C in there. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's just Pac-Man.
You know, I've seen Salad play a million times. I've played against them dozens of times. And I'm still not 100% sure what each card does.
I played it for one indie event, and then I was like, never again.
It just seems alright. Like, I could definitely see the appeal. But it's not my style at all. And you'd think it would be, since, you know, it's consistent and it does the same thing every time, but I just don't like it.
It's consistent. It does well. Like,
I just don't like it. Maybe it's the artwork on Sunlight Wolf specifically.
you like. I always thought I should like this deck, and then I just hate it.
Why you hating a wheelchair cat?
I will hurt your feelings.
Ooh, a new follower. I appreciate it.
Did someone say wheelchair cat?
I did. I'm waiting for it, Aaron.
Why did
You
we not
already
just-
know?
I'm very confused why we didn't just add back with the Sunlight Wolf anyways.
Because we're always misplaying, dude. I wasn't really paying attention. What are you talking about? Did he summon something under Sunlight Wolf and not add back?
No, like he could have just added back the Rage with the Sunlight Wolf and set it.
What did he
And
add back?
then activate Dweller, detach Falco to set it.
What did he add anything off Sunlight Wolf?
I don't know actually. I wasn't really paying attention to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I mean that's my level of I'll jump in like mid and be like, what are you doing? And I have no idea the context of what's going on.
Yeah, like that's the sad part about this game is like you can just be like, what you doing?
You're a fucking idiot. Oh, it's like I did that because of this. Oh, that makes sense. My bad.
Oh, if I had been paying attention, this would make sense. Gotcha.
Yo, we just assume we are always right. Fire
Well, yeah,
Flint Lady. What is
all right.
If you
Yes,
control
I mean,
warriors, special on this character, you send this card. If you do, your opponent cannot target the card. That just seems not great. I mean, I guess it let him special Stratos and pop the rage. Did he not chain the rage? Why did he not chain the rage? Alright, I couldn't have missed
Oh,
that.
because the rage was set this turn.
I thought it was set during his turn. Last
No.
turn. Oh.
Like,
What?
the Falco set it on the detach of Abyss Dweller, which I felt was very incorrect.
Yeah, I feel like we messed up somewhere.
Yeah, like, why not detach the Jaguar? Like, alright, so Sunlight Wolf adds back Rage. You set Rage. Your Abyss just detaches the Jaguar, and then you leave the Falco under it.
Yeah, I mean,
Because now Falco could have grabbed Will or Rage.
like, he went into his opponent's turn with 0 interruptions besides Dweller.
Yeah, exactly. And now his opponent's going to be like, I'm going to try.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop everything you're doing and I'm gonna kill you. He's got another will. Oh my god. He's so
Talented, bro.
good.
Talented.
He's so good.
Virgin.
Oh, man, bro.
He's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah? That's what that looks like.
GG, no re.
Was that a fucking train?
It sounded like a train.
Leave me alone.
That is a train.
Yo, we train hopping or what?
We're running a train.
Does Joe just leave his computer on like all the time or something?
Probably.
He's always away on Discord. Yo, what's Arma 3?
Yeah, sometimes Joe just stays in the chat for 24 hours.
He's doing the benefits stream, you know?
Right.
Okay, this pack just not getting back in. I guess I'll watch somebody else.
I'm in. I love beer.
I can't watch
Arma
Cody
9.
Angeloff's game because he's a fucking douche and puts a password on it.
He doesn't want you to see the spice he's
And then
testing.
Dueling Book broke, so I gotta refresh.
Bro, he's just afraid that, like, people are going to bully him like they did for the zoo thing. Played against Harmon Hansen. And properly, that man got 6-0'd. Harmon was playing Zoo. Playing Pure Zoo with
Bitch, I am not
Barrage Blast.
My Dueling Book just got like totally fucked. I'm not logged in somewhere else, you fucking cocksucker.
Don't know, maybe you are.
That's DB servers.
You are also logged in China.
Hacker Man. Okay, I just can't get in DB, I guess. I swear to
I'd
Christ.
restart the.
There we go. I'm back.
Alright.
Who are we watching?
I love beer and Armonite.
We in traditional.
No, this is just unrated. They're both on salad.
That sounds lame. I'm gonna look at advanced unrated.
And if you find something more exciting, I'm all for it.
Oh, you said this was traditional. This is advanced unrated.
He said unrated.
You know I don't listen, read, or anything that involves me not being right.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was definitely giving you the information there, my guy.
You were. And I applaud you for that. But don't ever do that again. It's over.
Oh.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Wow, you guys are boring.
Shadal. What the fuck? Shadal. Flip monster thing? Subterror? What? He just super polyed as a fusion spell. What is this man on? Well, it's over, so I couldn't tell you. Salad versus Dragon Link? Or zombie? What the fuck?
I don't even know what the fuck that was, I'll be honest.
Salad versus zombie. I am not interested. Thank you very much.
Where's that at?
I moved on. I didn't want to watch it.
Mm.
I'm on Drytron versus Unknown right now. It's Mystic Nova versus Rusty Shackleford from King of the Hill 2003.
Also, I absolutely love Diviner.
That got used against me like 4 times today. I have no idea what it does.
You send one light fairy from your deck or extra deck to the grave. It gains the level of whatever it's sent. Then, if it's attributed, you can special summon a level 2 or lower light fairy from the deck. And it's also a tuner.
Well, that seems really good. That makes sense. He sent Entis and Herald. So.
Or you can send this. It's a level 9 fairy. It's like Tria's Hierarcha or something like that, which contribute the Herald to bring itself back as a free level 9, which then can proc the Herald to summon Valkyrie Sesh, which then summons the level 9 Valkyrie, giving you a rank 9 or a link 3.
So what I'm hearing
You're
is we can somehow
my guy.
we can somehow make Ultimate Zolkin with that card.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
I hope you guys are prepared for me to swap this Benton and.
Yeah, I banished the dude's Benten, and I think because he was so unfamiliar with the deck, he just like didn't really know how to play.
Happens to the best of us.
Zidus and do discarded. Hey, I was reading that. If this card is ritual summon, I'm trying to read. Add a ritual spell. Alright. You know I gotta ask. Can I play Drytron with Necros?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work very well.
That
Saw
sucks.
some people trying it.
They all have
Didn't pan out.
values.
That's not cool. But I could, do the Drytron main deck monsters have to tribute like a specific type of monster?
It's
A ritual or a Drytron.
Oh, that sucks. I can't tribute Shrit for that. That's gay.
Bro, don't even at me. We started working on like a chaos deck a little bit ago. And I didn't read that part of the card text. And I was like, alright, we're on Relink Kribo and everything. This thing that says draw a card, like, let's go. Little did I know. I'm an idiot.
Mirage Lights. Is that standard? I didn't see that today.
It's an option to
Mirage
keep in.
Lights?
It seems pretty neat.
What card is that?
It's the Link to Herald.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people were playing it before, but I don't think it's as useful.
I feel like there's a better use for your resources. But it seems
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just outclassed by ultimateness and perfection.
I didn't see perfection at all.
Yeah, like it's basically smaller ultimateness,
What's
but
Usually people play one or the other.
what's the standard lineup for the Herald ultimateness and perfection?
you play one of either.
One of
Yeah.
either, not both.
No.
Generally, ultimateness is just a better one because it's bigger, still takes only one monster, and it can stop special summons.
So how many like big monsters do you play? So you got one ultimateness and then like maybe one of the big Drytron monster.
Maybe.
Usually, the main deck threats of Drytron decks are ultimateness, the one of Draconids, which is the big ritual monster. They might sometimes play the Spell and Trap version as a side option, and then to a certain extent, Cyber Angel Natasha.
So
Yeah, Natasha can be a real bitch.
What are your extra deck options? Because like, what if I banish both of those?
So you have access to Zeus through the rank ones.
Yeah, I saw that. Like the sprite attack directly.
Yeah. Mu Beta Fafnir alone is just a 2k beat stick at its worst. They can do some link plays depending on how far they can get, but I wouldn't expect it to go too far if you interrupt them enough.
It's pretty limited, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like what is it? Generally, they kind of have to go through all their Drytrons if they want to make any big link plays. Herald, Diviner of Heralds can send an in test to pop something, so that's one thing to consider.
Yeah. You usually play one of that and like one Herald or what?
It's usually one Netis, one or two Heralds. Sorry.
One Entis, two Herald.
Yeah, and then what is it? If
You said Beatrice, right?
no, I haven't. Beatrice could be a sort of a threat depending on what they tech in for their mail option. Like they can send Ariel.
Oh yeah, Aaron.
Yeah.
I saw this. I saw that you had the one Ariel. Have you seen them playing the Shadal Fusion?
Shadal Fusion. Oh, you mean like a Shadal package for the deck?
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, it's 3 fusion and then 1 to 2 Shadal monsters, and then you just send pieces.
That's pretty spicy, actually.
Yeah. So basically the Shadal, the construct comes down, sends the other piece, sends the not Wendy, the Ariel, and then sends a Drytron card.
Oh,
Dang,
hey,
it is pretty-
John.
What's up?
You could also play the Kinagashi Fucho.
Hold on,
that-
I'm putting Wheelchair Cat on my stream.
Oh. Yeah, it's the rank 1. If you have to wall up, if you're not going to be able to extend off your
That's
Mu Beta plays.
That's like the bird, right?
Yeah.
And then
Some people play that. Or the Lyrilisk.
Yeah, the Leolisk is another good one for going into Zeus plays.
Yeah, they hit me with that today.
And then
that and the Downer, right, is how you make a 4 material.
What is Ben 10 the right Ash target, or is Emergency, or is like what's statistically the best Ash target?
I say either the Ben 10 or the Alpha.
Yeah, I was gonna say Thubin. Alpha.
What is it? Diviner, I think, is another good one to hit, just because you're stopping the send and its level effect.
Yeah, Diviner's the best one to hit with,
right, because
Baylor.
Diviner sends from main or extra, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is this Musket Eldritch?
Yep.
And then what is it?
Shit.
Stopping the Mu Beta Fafnir with something like Valor, Imperm, or Gamma works too.
Mu Beta's the rank 1, right?
Yep.
Like Ash isn't too bad, but if you can stop the entirety of its effects, you can stop it from using its materials for rituals.
Yeah, and that's like one of those effects that resolves during the resolution of the ritual spell, right?
Yeah.
Later, Ice. Appreciate you stopping by. Yo, Musket Eldritch is interesting.
I mean, this Rusty dude just doesn't seem like he's a game.
Yo, he's just here to have a good time, not a long time.
Well, no, he's like, I can't wait for them to bop this deck again. I was like, this deck's pretty fair, honestly.
What, Drytron?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has counterplay. And it's,
Oh, Drytron also plays at Millennium Eyes with an instant fusion.
do they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's essentially a second call by the grave, and then if you don't need it,
And
you
then,
just
yeah, it's
link
a
it.
Link Karibo, or you can't rank one it with Mu Beta, right?
You can.
Oh, okay.
You can play the Relinquished Anima too.
The anima's another one to watch out for.
Yeah, so you gotta avoid those zones.
Yeah, this dude's not interested in actually being in the game. We'll find a different game.
Sure. I dig heart. Is this Pendulum? No, it's SS. Silly SS Mirror.
Pendulum.
I got a Salad versus Unknown
I
for a match.
I refuse to believe that you have space for Selene combo. So Selene, Needle Fiber, and Hita in SS. I refuse to believe that.
You would be correct unless he cuts into the 11.
We don't cut into the 11. Like, that's just not happening.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that that's actually an option. I'm just saying that that's maybe where he found the space.
Someone's like, yeah, you can play two shiz. Like, no, you fucking can't. You're wrong.
No, you play it like every other extra deck reliant deck. When does Zoo start losing? The second you start going away from Zoo monsters. Same fucking principle.
I think you only need 9, not 11.
Well, you play two blue, 2 green, or what? Or you just cut Earth
3 red.
entirely?
3 red, 3 blue, 2 green, 1 yellow.
No,
Fuck Zeke.
No Zeke.
No Zeke, bro.
Yo, Zeke is like low key MVP. Like,
Dude, that card's kind of nice.
He keeps your engine online when, like, back in the day, you'd have to, like, make a Phoenix and be like, well, I don't have access to Ray, but I outed your monster, so I'm going to pass.
This is literally what I'm talking about. Whenever you keep in archetype cards in archetype, your deck's better.
Why is my chat fucked up, man? What'd you guys do?
Oh, why are you blaming us? You're in control.
I wasn't here for that long.
You know, all I did was post links to my OnlyFans.
Summon 6 negate ultimateness and pass turn. I have yet to see, like, if you open any interruption, like, they don't end on 6 negate ultimateness. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ultimatus boards are only 4 Omni negates.
I
Is
didn't
that,
play
is
like
that
it,
with Eva in hand? Or
Yeah.
what?
unless your hand was just so much better than mine. I don't even know how you get to 6.
Yo, I know Z Striker technically existed, but it was never good.
Like, if you had an Eva in hand, then that would give you the extra negates because you're just getting free value off of that. But I think most of the time you're just using Beatrice to send both of those.
I mean, yeah, at that point that makes sense.
Yo, Eva is just such value in that deck. It just seems nuts.
I'm kind of interested to see how the Herald stuff plays into effect when we start getting like Magic Key and the agents.
Aaron,
Uh,
you've
do you
piqued my
either of you-
interest. I don't know what you're saying, but please elaborate.
So Magic Key is another deck that just makes use of like different summoning types, and both their rituals are actually pretty good. The level 4 lets you search any of their archetype cards, and the level 8 is a monster negate. Granted that you use 2 monsters with different, or 2 or more monsters with different attributes, and it negates monsters and destroys them if they have the same attribute as one in your grave. And they're both machines with 2,000 attack, so it supposedly melds well with Drytron.
It'd be
Also,
interesting to see.
the little dude, the ritual that's a tuner and everything, is a 2K monster.
What,
So it fits
what level?
very well. Also, the gimmick of the deck is literally that it can be played. The ritual spell is a fusion spell as well.
Yep. And if you have a normal monster, you can send a normal monster from your deck to grave as part of the material.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm gonna play some dumb shit whenever that comes out.
Are there any?
Mark my words.
Are there any archetypes coming out of King's Court, or is it just like reprints?
There's that like whole joke face card stuff that's coming out.
I see a couple cards. I assume. Is it just like anime, like trying to make anime cards good, or what?
Pretty much, like they let you tour out the 3 face knights essentially, so that you can either search. Well, you use one of the spells to search basically one of the god cards or their new boss monster. And at the moment, people are using it to search beach ball, so you can tribute the opponent's monsters. Though supposedly Joker's Knight does have potential as a small engine. People are saying at the moment like tribute engines or something like that, or like for rank 5.
I mean, as I know, that dude's just a warrior extender, right?
Don't
That
don't level 5s have like a card that like special summons 2 level 5s? It's just literally nobody has ever had a deck to play it in. I can't remember what it's called. The picture's got like Swamp Battle Guard around a campfire or something like that.
Oh, that's like a Monster Reborn, I think.
Yeah. That's what I think it brings back 2.
Yeah, it's like something level 5 or something like that.
Yeah, but it's never had a home.
Yeah, just because it needs the setup to work. But yeah, I think Joker's Knight will have some use as a warrior engine just because it keeps adding itself back to hand while shuffling back your Garnet when you use it.
I don't know. I'm waiting for a deck that actually interests me because there hasn't been one since SS, which sucks.
Well, there's another SS deck. We got Sue Ships.
Hey, sushi. That sounds fun.
It's funny, but it's not really that good, even with their second wave of support.
It's just straight. Real question. When was the last TCG exclusive archetype?
Warrock.
Wait, that was TCG exclusive.
Yep.
Wait, when was the last good exclusive archetype?
Burning Abyss.
So
Striker.
No, Striker wasn't
Striker
exclusive.
was not exclusive.
Let's see. So we have Warrock, then Mutants,
I
then
c-
Plunders.
Wait, Plunder was CCG exclusive?
Yeah.
That deck's neat. I like that deck exists.
Yeah, but
It's a
the
fun
OCG got support before we did.
Well,
Yeah, they
that's
always do
always
this.
how it works, yeah. Like, we give the deck, and then they give the first wave of support. That's when we got Beatrice still locked behind that gold rarity.
Let me see if we can find a list for this stuff.
Is this a
Yo,
pure,
why
pure
is
SS mirror?
Joker's Night just so crazy? This card's insane.
You say Joker's Night?
Yeah. Like, this is just freecards.com.
Don't spoil it for me. I gotta read it.
Yeah, they advertised it similar to Magician. Yeah.
Joker
I was
straight
kind of
or
hoping it
Joker's
would have like a
Night?
draw effect and everything, but at the same time, like this is just so crazy.
Did you say Joker's straight or Joker's Night?
Night.
Okay, let's see here. Here's a list I found. So let's see. We got Warrock, Mutant, Dream Mirror, Plunders.
Alright.
I'd say Plunders is probably the last like playable exclusive archetype.
Queen's Knight, King's Knight, Jack's Knight first.
Let's see here. I guess if you want to count Dangers as an archetype, technically that would be one of the good ones, but I'd say it's more of an engine. Time Thieves.
I mean, it's neat. I wish I could see the artwork.
I think the last like super meta defining TCG exclusive archetype was Spiral.
Spiral, eh? And it sucked wieners till we got double helix.
Because like it took Time Thief forever to get enough cards to be playable. Mutants aren't really playable. Dream Mirror's awful. Warrock's awful. Plunders took a while to get better. Now it's actually pretty fun. Noble Knights, the Exceed version stuff, which was the exclusives, kind of fell flat despite how much I kept trying to push it. FAs and Vendrids fell flat.
But Noble Knights is cool.
Yep, they're getting their third iteration by the end of the year.
I'm waiting for that good mix of like control plus like some ability to be aggro. I don't see it.
Plunders could be that kind of deck.
Yeah, but it's not a very resource. I feel like it. I don't want to say waste resources, but it's very resource intensive every time you make a play.
I'd say the very first turn of getting your deck set up is probably where it takes the most resources. But once you start getting everything online, you start generating tons of resources. I'd say the main problem is just sometimes the deck your opponent plays just works against you because of attributes.
What the fuck is this card? If you have 5 or more dragon type monsters, dragon type synchro monsters with different names in your graveyard, special summon a Stardust Dragon from your extra deck.
Is that one of the King cards?
Yeah, equip it with this card. It gains attack equal to the combined attack of all dragon type. Okay, so it becomes like fucking 15k. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it banishes. So it basically lets you end the game. But that is absurd. 5 dragon type synchro monsters in your grave. And it's a trap.
I guess it's just animate the color.
Yeah, that's anime card if I've ever fucking read it. Is King's Court all foil or like what's
No, so ever since they made Toon Chaos, these kinds of like sets and deck building sets are basic rares, super rares, ultra rares, and then the occasional collector.
Then the CR. Oh god.
yeah, was it 15
Like-
collectors
Don't
rares?
forget about your lightning storms, boys.
Hey man, I'll just stick with secrets. I'm good. I appreciate the offer.
Like the collectors are a nice addition, but the trade off is that we don't have all foil sets now for these kinds of things.
It makes no difference at the end of the day.
Though to be honest, though the box ratios are god awful because you only get on average 3 ultras in a box.
Versus
And boxes
what,
still
6?
around 60 something.
Hmm?
And boxes are still around 60 something, which
Yeah.
you're rarely gonna make any money off that box.
No,
Yep.
we're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh to make money, my friend. That's
Yeah, I
just
just
a
wanna-
bad idea.
I put into it in my box. Like, what do you mean?
If you want to make money off a card game, just play Pokemon. Or not even play, just buy Pokemon.
No, I don't want to go to the McDonald's and buy out all the Pokemon cards.
Hey, can I get all the cards that are for Happy Meals? What do you mean? Yeah, just
You-
like everything for kids, give
And
it.
buy it like that.
Just give it to me.
Yeah, like you can just go in there and buy them exactly like that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, gentlemen. You have a good evening.
Oh man, Doug, I'm just now getting a buzz. Come on.
That's 2:30 in the morning here, fam,
No, it's not. Don't lie to me.
and my buzz is going away, so I'm going to bed.
Nerd.
All right, later.
All right, peace out.
Please.
See you, buddy.
What is going on in this SS game?
But yeah, I'm interested to see what the other collector rares are going to be. There's a couple good ones.
Do
I
we-
think.
Do we know anything besides Lightning Storm?
Not at the moment, but there's a couple that I'd say is pretty much safe to assume.
What are the odds
I would
that
guess
Lightning Storm
Wednesday,
is not
Five
short?
spoilers out. Well, we already have the spoiler, but Wednesday we'll have all of the rarities and everything.
Yeah, what are the
If
odds?
not before.
What are the odds that Lightning Storm is not short print?
I'm gonna put my money that it is.
Yeah, I think like your Chase Ultras are going to be Lightning Storm, Draco Future, and Joker's Night.
Is Draco Future actually like worth picking up?
If you're going for like Exceed strategies, I'd say yeah, because it's like Dragoon but in Exceed form in a sense. Not as great as Dragoon, but it's still a solid threat.
But what the fuck is happening here?
Dude,
How did
I
this
have
fucking
no idea.
is this Reds Ningrisu?
You missed so much in that game. I couldn't even tell you. Game 3 LMAO. Oop. Okay, so one of them, Big is on Eldritch SS.
I kind of like that deck. I'm gonna be honest.
If I had Eldritch cards, I might mess around with it, but I'm still extremely hesitant about picking up anything that isn't stable.
I want to assume that the Eldritch stuff might see a reprint in the next gold set.
How much is Golden Lord right now?
Definitely would make sense. It's about $5.
For the gold
for Secret Rare.
about 50.
Oh, fuck that.
And then what is it like? Eldlands I think are like 25s.
You'd
Yeah.
be correct.
I'm good. I'll just stick with pure SS.
Wait, no, they went up. They're like 33s now.
Remember when SS was first announced and like SS Invoked was like super hype?
Let's see here. Conquistadors are like 4s. Sanguines are 4s. Haqueros are like 3s.
Yeah, I just refuse to play that. Like, I saw that gold rare for the first time in person today, and I'm really disappointed.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it's awful, bro.
Yeah, like the scans, like it could have been really good, but it just looks so gaudy and like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
cheap. It looks cheap.
Bro, you should feel them. They feel cheap too.
I don't want to.
Bro, like, also you should be aware of this. At some point, you can also just feel it in sleeves.
Like the front.
Yeah. Like, it'll feel textured and everything.
Yeah, I'm
So,
good. Cause like I really wanted to pick up the Alt Art Alistair because I think it's actually like really good. But
yeah, I can get behind that.
I just didn't. It just looked like shit. I also got Wabaku'd twice today. That was interesting.
Wabaku.
Yeah, against it. Remember I said that paleo, that 60 card paleo dude was like off the wall. Yeah, he was playing some weird shit.
Ooh, quick question. Was he playing Buzzsaw Shark?
I didn't see it. The only monsters I saw were the frogs.
Uh,
Literally, the only ones. He opens swap every time.
Because was it there? There was a video I saw from MBT that was doing like I think it was one take test or a 10-minute testing of paleo frogs, and I think the list he got it from was playing Buzzsaw Shark because it was another way to get into Toad.
What? What the fuck? Shared ride. Okay. So we can't cook Ari. Is he gonna search? Why did he make Shizuku?
Because he's an idiot.
He didn't use the effect. Why the fuck did he make Shizuku? Okay, he did use it. But his opponent shared ride and Valored, so like what was the point of using shared ride?
I like, if you're gonna stop somebody from searching, or like you play a card that's like, oh, shared ride said
He got
grab more cards.
he got 0 value out of that shared ride unless I wasn't paying attention, which is highly likely.
No, I don't think he did. Oh, anyways, as I was saying, for the gold rares and everything, I would just be very aware of like possible stacking or anything.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the locals.
No,
Like
I just mean in general.
yeah, no, I mean I always pretty much thoroughly cut. But yeah, they just I saw somebody running the gold Eldritch Golden Lord and it looked terrible. Really wanted to play against that, but I didn't get to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there is a huge difference between gold rare Golden Lords and secrets.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
My personal favorite is that the secret really brings out the red of the background.
Oh, absolutely, it looks
Yeah,
insane.
the secret looks really good.
The gold just washed out and everything.
The best part about Golden Lord is the high heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the other problem too is because of whatever material, it's super glossy, so it's hard to like appreciate the art at times.
Yeah, and off topic, I was looking at I was looking at the Drytron player. Eva's foiling is just really bad.
Ooh, you want bad foiling? The hollows from the god structure decks are awful.
Oh, I haven't seen those
Yeah.
yet.
They're pretty rough.
That's unfortunate. Is it first art for the god cards, like original art cipher and stuff?
Yeah.
At least there's that.
Because what is it? The God card structure decks printed like a bunch of like unique spells that specifically work with Divine Beast or something like that, and they're just really weird.
Yeah, I saw the support. It wasn't an honestly, it wasn't enough for me to justify them releasing a fucking structure deck. It was like
Let alone
one.
split.
It was one overall support card plus one unique support card. Like, why did they get a structure deck when the Sacred Beast had what 5 new cards?
It's just to sell product to people that shouldn't want it.
But like, the Sacred Beast support for what it was pretty decent, right? And then I get one Slifer support card and like a generic God card support card, and you're giving me a fucking structure deck with a bunch of garbage in it.
Yeah, like it got a bunch of random like one-off printing cards here. I was very confused.
Like everything here is just summon a bunch of bodies, get an extra normal summon.
Like, I
Yeah, like-
want to play Slifer the Sky Dragon. I do. I genuinely want to play that card because it's my favorite God card, and I was so disappointed in the structure deck.
Actually, speaking of God cards, I guess technically the Poker Knights would be the best strategy just because the what is it? The spell card that lets you search any of the level 10s with like mystery attack, you can get Slifer and summon it on the opponent's turn, so then that way it kind of like locks them out of certain monsters.
Yeah, one of the most fun I had was playing like a Slifer Turbo. It was like, you know, Predaplant, Brilliant Fusion, like dot deck with Slifer during Spiral format at locals. It was so funny. It's like no one knew how to play around it.
I'm into that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like every card in the Spiral deck just dies to Slifer's effect.
BRB.
No. So is this wheelchair cat art commissioned, Aaron? Did you draw that for somebody or what?
No, I just found an image online of a wheelchair, cropped out the image from Balinx's art, and just stuck it on there.
Yeah, no, it's still funny. How's the job hunt going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Just still looking around.
Is your field on like LinkedIn at all or what?
I think it was a couple for that. Let's see here. Currently, I am looking at what is it? Indeed is where I'm looking at the moment.
And I don't have any experience with that. LinkedIn's a pretty good website.
Yeah, I've heard it mentioned a couple times.
I mean, it's a social media for literal business. You know, it's employers looking for employees.
Right.
So if you don't have a profile, it's worth looking into for sure.
What's up?
I was just talking about like real world stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. So multi-role, Widow Anchor, target Zeke.
Huh. Apparently, secret rare Lancias are like borderline $20.
What? I have 3 playsets. How?
That's hot.
I don't know, but I have 3 playsets. I'm just gonna sell my entire collection. It's all right.
Yo, I'll trade for some of your stuff. I want this tri deck.
Let's see what else is expensive in Battles of Legend. Hero's Revenge.
I'll go there with you.
Let's see. BLSs are still like a bill a piece. Sarah's.
Wait, the BLS link is a bill?
Yep, it's been hovering around that range for a while now.
Gee,
Yeah.
it's not
For
even
actually
played,
half a year.
right? It's not even played.
Not really. Like some decks can make it, but it's not like a huge like defining piece.
And Sarah, I saw Sarah was like dummy expensive for no reason.
What is it? I think they made. Let's see, 5 different trap trick support cards ever since its release.
Yeah, I saw those, and they're all okay, you know, like, but they're not great.
Because what is it? Sarah single-handedly like fixes the deck's many problems. It just generates just so much resource.
I think I have 2. I don't think I have 3.
Both Division Hero.
Boral Sword has fallen, man.
Yep. Good old access code kind of took his purpose, so he's fallen quite a bit.
But like I was saying, I missed Boral Sword a lot today. And I know that's kind of anecdotal evidence, but like, I really want to play it.
I mean, it might be worthwhile just for the off chance you have to deal with stuff like Arrival Ignister.
And I didn't want it to deal with problems. I wanted to deal with ending the game. Like access code wasn't enough to end the game, and if I have to shut my engine off to like out an opponent's board or like deal with a couple cards and attack for 43, because like maybe you'll get a 53 access code, but most of the time it's 43. Like Boral Sword just does more. God, the original print is $25.
See, number 60, Daenerys the Timeless is like a $12 ultra from the set.
That's a
card.
I love that card. I think that card is super well designed.
Has 3 modes. All 3 of the modes relevant.
And they all have like
feel like the drawback is actually worth it.
Yeah, the drawback is acceptable for the effect you're getting. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All Mirage is $10. Fuck. Lambda is basically irrelevant. I saw somebody playing it.
Yeah, let's take a look at the other Battles of Legend. Relentless Revenge. Galaxy Ice Photon Lord is like a $30 exceed.
I don't even know what that is.
It is a generic rank 8 that is a monster negate. At least that it's when you boil it to what it essentially is. It does other stuff for like Photon, but
oh, that's the most expensive card in it. I feel like Cyber Emergency should be worth more than that. I know it's got more prints, but
I think the 2 reprints is what kept the value down because it's like $30-ish. So it's pretty.
I remember when Sky Striker Orcus was Cyber Dragon Orcus was a deck that was pretty fucking expensive. Gossip Shadow. I never did pick those up because I was not paying that price tag for Gossip Shadows.
Boralgar Dragon's still sitting at like $5.
That's a neat card. What's it do? Like Book of Moon or flip a card face up or some shit?
Let's see here. So
face down defense.
Close. It changes it to face up defense. And it can't be killed by cards.
Yeah, so that's empty jar. You flip your Flip your morphing drug.
One card people are looking forward to is Boral End Dragon.
I have no idea what that card is.
Oh, yeah, the
It is-
big book of hours, right?
Yeah, it is a Link 5 Dark Dragon with 3,500 attack. Takes 3 or more effect monsters. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, neither player can target this card with monster effects. So it's all 3 Boral protections in one. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster on the field and 1 rocket monster in your grave. Negate the effect of the monster on the field, and if you do, special summon that rocket monster from your grave. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this activation.
So it's a Dragon Link support or what?
It's probably going to be like a good like boss monster for the deck, since you have like Tracer, Synchron, Silver Rocket, that kind of stuff.
You said it's a Link 5?
Yep.
Ugh. You need 3 or more.
Yep.
So Link 3 plus 2.
Or like 2 Link 2s and another monster.
Man, it is disgusting how little value there is in Yu-Gi-Oh sets, like outside of the chase. Like I went to page 2 and it was like $1 for everything. Like that is so disheartening.
Man, you should see Ghosts from the Past. The value
Yeah,
just evaporated.
the only thing I see when I look at Ghosts from the Past is the Dark Magician that I don't own.
Because like, what is it? The average or the standard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love
Yeah,
to
yeah,
own 3 of those Dark Magicians.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I can't believe Firewall got a ghost. Like, was that necessary?
Not entirely. Like, I guess there could have been like another monster, but I wouldn't say it's the absolute worst pick.
What's the errata change?
It can only use its special summon effect once per turn, and it is for Cyberses only. So, like, let's see here. It still takes any 2 or more monsters. You still have the bounce effect, but if a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to grave, you can special summon 1 Cybers monster from hand, and it's all once per turn.
I mean, did it really need to be? If you lock it into Cybers, did it really need to be once per turn?
I don't think so. I don't think you want to give even Cybers all that extra spam ability.
Yeah, I guess. But you know when they errata a card so much that it just like kind of takes away from what the card is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah, I definitely
Druglubion.
feel like that happened there.
You know when you'd rather have a card stay banned, not errated, than come back
You
errated.
just print like a new balanced version of it or something.
Yeah, like a retrain. Are the cards like Druglubion or what was that old prize card like the
Utopia Kaiser?
yeah Kaiser or any of those cards that like special summon from the extra deck like being talked about at all?
Druglubian sees some play every now and then because what you do is you make it as a generic level 8 that can't be targeted. Then you summon either Hope Harbinger Dragon as a spell negate for going first, or you summon Numeron Dragon. for going second, which becomes a 10k attacker.
Interesting.
It's actually kind of crazy.
Or I guess it's, let's see here, combined rank. So no, it'd be like a 9,000 attacker, I think.
Topic Kaiser. Well, I spelled that wrong. Oh, it's Utopia Kaiser. Well, the prize card is unavailable. It's 0 listings. That's neat. Aaron, you said something about a new rank up spell yesterday. Is that the Zexal Force rank up spell?
That is one of them, but there is another new one that got revealed a couple days ago for Utopia.
Oh, it's not out yet?
So the Zexal Force one is, but another one. And then I'm not sure if you might be referring to me talking about the new Phantom Knights rank up that came out a couple sets ago.
I think so.
Yeah, the Phantom Knights one's actually really good.
Is that Magic Force? Is that...
Yeah, that's the Phantom Knights one.
Alright, target 1 trigger. So, what do you usually summon off of it?
So you can use it to summon, what do you call it? Turn any of your Dark Exceeds. What is it? During the main phase, target 1 Dark Exceed monster you control. Banish any number of dark monsters from your grave. Then you Exceed summon a Phantom Knights, Exceed Dragon, or Raid Raptor Exceed monster on top of it, whose rank is equal to the monster you targeted plus whatever you banished. So the most common ones is turning your monster into really any dark monster to proc a Bardiche, or you turn it into Arc Rebellion, which is an OTK machine, or you turn Dark Rebellion into Dark Requiem for 3 monster negates.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like it's got some options, and Phantom Knights has, well, I guess not really just Phantom Knights, but Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors have a new rank 4 called Raiders Knight, which is also really good. It's a semi-generic rank 4. It needs 2 level 4 darks. You can detach one material and then either rank up 1 or rank down 1. So you can turn it into a break sword. So you go break sword, destroy something, summon back your Phantom Knights, make Raiders Knight, rank down into a second break sword, destroy something else, and summon them back for another rank 4. Or you can rank up into Dark Rebel or Arc Rebellion for an OTK.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I played Phantom Knights for a bit, and yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that deck definitely seems like fun.
Yeah. I think the biggest issue the deck has, based on like the card pool, is it doesn't have any base spell and trap negation.
Yeah, definitely. Activate Engage, you see that? I think CJ is dead.
That is huge.
For some reason, I thought HT that was roll. Whatever, dude.
Well, I'm gonna hop off. It's getting late. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
All right, see ya.
Later.
See you guys. Bye, buddy.
Later, man.
You guys on tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. Should be hopefully doing the podcast tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Later.
All right, bye bye.